We're going to set up. Oh, we are almost all ready. And I'm going to turn up the little Mikey Poos for you here. Ladies and gentlemen, we are extremely pleased. Whoops, let me hit this. We are extremely pleased to welcome the very first time ever to Cafe Improv, John Patrick.
Thank you. Well, as Mary said, my music kind of starts and ends with the blues, but I find that the older I get, the more I get into storytelling. So for me, it's all about going back and finding some of the songs that tell a story. Some of them make sense, some of them don't, but I don't think I could be a storyteller without doing a song by Harry Chapin. This was probably, Harry always said this was one of his favorite songs. It's about as he calls it, a rotund waitress, a midnight watchman, and a woman that he met in a little place in Watertown, New York. It's called A Better Place to Be. It was an early morning barroom, and the place just opened up, and the little man came in so fast and started at his cups. And the broad who served the whiskey, she was a big old friendly girl, and she tried to fight her empty nights by smiling at the world. And she said, "Hey bub, it's been a while since you've been around. Where the hell have you been hiding, and why you look so down?" But the little man, he just sat there like he'd never heard a sound. The waitress, she gave out a cough, and acting not the least put off, she spoke once again. She said, "I don't want to bother you, consider it's understood. I know I ain't no beauty queen, but I sure can listen good." And the little man, he took his drink in his hand and he raised it to his lips. He took a couple sips, then he told the waitress this story. "Well, I am the midnight watchman down at Miller's Tool and Die. I watched the meadow rusting, and I watched the time go by. A week ago at the diner, I stopped to get a bite, and this here lovely lady, she sat 2 seats from my right. And Lord, 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 she was all right. You see, she was so damn beautiful that she warmed a winter's frost. But she was long past lonely and well nigh on the lost. Now I'm not much of a mover or a pick-em-up easy guy, but I decided to glide on over and give her one good try. And Lord, 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 she was worth the try. Well, I was tongue-tied like a schoolboy. I stammered out some words. It did not seem to matter much, 'cause I don't think she heard. She just looked clear on through me to a place back in my head, and it shamed me into silence as quietly she said, "Well, if you want to come here with me, then that's all right with me, 'cause I'm going nowhere, and anywhere is a better place to be." Well, I drove her to my boarding house, and I took her up to my room, and I went to turn on the only light to brighten up the gloom. She said, "Please leave the light off. You know I don't mind the dark. And as her clothes all tumbled round her, I could hear my heart. The moonlight shone upon her as she laid back in my bed. It was the kind of scene I only had imagined in my head. I just could not believe it, to think that she was real. And as I tried to tell her, she said, "Shh, I know just how you feel. And if you want to come here with me, then that's all right with me. 'Cause I've been oh so lonely, loving someone is a better place to be." Well, the morning comes so swiftly, I held her in my arms, but she slept like a baby, snug and safe from harm. I did not want to share her with the world or break the mood, so before she woke I went out and bought us both some food. Came back with my paper bag to find that she was gone. She left a 6-word letter saying it's time that I moved on. You know the waitress, she took her bar rag and she wiped it across her eyes. And as she spoke, her voice came out as something like a sigh. She said, "I wish that I was beautiful, or that you were halfway blind. And I wish I weren't so doggone fat. I wish that you were mine. And I wish that you'd come with me when I leave for home. For we both know all about emptiness and living all alone." And the little man looked at the empty glass in his hand, and he smiled a crooked grin. He said, "I guess I'm out of gin, and I know we both have been so lonely. And if you want to come here with you, then that's all right with me. 'Cause I've been oh so lonely, loving someone is a better place to be." I've been oh so lonely, loving someone is a better place to be. Yes, thank you very much.